Честно, давай начнем.
Беременна или нет?
Нет.
Поправилась.
I even talk with you. Why did I even trying to start fresh and you're already trying to insult me by...
Natalie is a piece of work. Nasty. I honestly don't know how she can have anyone that likes her, to be honest with you. She's just not a nice person. I've never ever seen a season where she has come across as a nice person. Every time that I've seen her on screen, she's always been a spiteful person. Listen, so Judy is like, listen, you know what? We have beef from the past, but let me try and squash this. And then Natalie's first response is, oh, are you pregnant? You look like you gained weight. And she says that the reason why she said that is because she was expecting Judy to come at her. Doesn't matter whether you was expecting to come at her or not. You went on the attack straight off the bat. You allow her to speak first, see what she's got to say, and then whatever energy she gives out, then you choose what energy you want to give back. But to start off in this way is mad. But you know what though? Credit to Judy for keeping it cool, calm, and collected, because boy, she didn't need to scoop to her level. Because that would have been pointless. Like honestly, disgusting behavior. Absolutely disgusting behavior.
Sophie wants to be sexy and she likes to draw attention. I think you know better. Is she sexy?
That sounds like a trap. For me to discuss.
Now, here's the thing, but this is about to develop into something else, but it is interesting though why she's commenting on another woman's appearance. Sophie's trying to be sexy. Is she sexy? Why are you asking if she's sexy? Let's forget about her trying to be sexy, but now you're asking, you saying that she's trying to be sexy is not the same as you asking is she sexy. Because then that now means that you're trying to judge her appearance. Are you jealous of Sophie? What? Well, what's the issue here? Why are you asking that question and then you're asking Josh? Which obviously does make sense based on what we're going to see next. But like I said before, saying someone is trying to be sexy and then asking if somebody's sexy is two different things. So that question itself in particular is quite interesting. If you ask me, it seems to me as if she may just be a little bit jealous of Sophie. Or just Sophie's appearance. But we continue.
Say anything, but her man has been like messaging me on Instagram. Like inviting me to like Vegas.
No way.
No, I knew that.
That's nasty work, Ro there. That is nasty work.
Right there. So he reached out, like, you know, usually we all reach out to each other as friendly. So I thought, like, sending me emojis, like me, like my body pictures, and me in the gym, he'd send like fire emojis and.
Now I want to just emphasize on the fact that she said that usually when we all become a part of the 90-day world, obviously we all just kind of like message each other to say, hey, how are you? What's your experience? Blah, 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 blah. So that means when Josh initially would have, given that the storyline is legit clearly, this means that when Josh would have DM'd Sophie, this would have been at a time when he would have seen them on TV. He would have seen Sophie and Rob on TV. So therefore, he would have known that Sophie already has a man, or at least is in a situation with Rob. So he knew at the time. Okay, let that one sink in.
I liked it because he was like, let's see if you like process it. And that's when he was like, I'm going to Vegas, you should come with me on my flight. And I was like, oh, I can't.
He knows.
The way Man was like, you should come to Vegas as well. He had a whole open invitation. Maybe he was like, well, I see your situation with Rob, and I see your scenes where you've been saying that you don't like the fact that you have to go outside for the bathroom. So therefore, he was like, yeah, you know what? Come with me. It sounds to me as if he was trying to offer her something that was a bit more secure than what Rob had obviously delivered on the table at the time. Seems to me Man was trying to compete. But we're going to get more into it.
We just got married.
You know that this information needs to be addressed, like, because this is offensive. This is your wife.
Here's the thing. Rob obviously addresses the whole thing about he didn't know that we just got married. That doesn't matter. He knew you two were together. By the end of your first season, you had got married anyway. Which is interesting, because then that means he would have DM'd Sophie after they got married, because obviously we would have seen that. You see what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Now, we know that the season is filmed about a year in advance to when it airs, right? All right, cool. And in that time, there's a chance for a cast member to obviously Leonese and get to know each other, right? All right. So in that timeline, there still would have been that conversation where it would have been known that she's not available. Man tried to scoop in on another guy's girl, but this is the maddest part about it. And this is where Rob is such a freaking softie. He's such a B-I-C-T-H. Lacks that masculine freaking backbone. Because here's the thing. Why is Rob now happily friends, besties with, what's his name? With Josh in this 90-day bad boy TikTok, IG thing that they do, where they do all the lip syncing and all that kind of stuff, and they try and force themselves to look sexy. Honestly, for me personally, the whole trio looks weird as hell. You got one guy who's in his 40s, okay, that being Josh, and all he wants to do is basically just show off his abs every time he's on camera, and just want to show how much he thinks he's really talented at lip syncing and dancing, because he really wants to show the ladies that he's all about that business. Bro, you're 40 plus and you're single, but let that sink in. With that being said, and then after that, you got, I think Jamal's the youngest one, right? Where do I go from that one? The guy has no rhythm. I listed it. I would say this now, as a person of color, right? You would think he'd have a little bit of rhythm with his dance moves. Boy, you can tell his mama raised him, because ain't no black man been in his life that raised him, because that boy cannot dance to save his life. Oh my goodness gracious me. It is cringe factor. Just my opinion, okay? And also we know he messes up his whole things most of the time. And then we got Rob. Now, I give Rob credit, to be fair. In the 90-day bad boy little thing going on, he probably is the one that is the most talented, because he has the experiences already being a performer. Do you see what I'm saying? And he does pull off quite well. I'm not gonna lie to you. But then this is the thing that I don't understand. Why is Rob chilling with a guy that is in his 40s, right? Who is desperate for attention, who is desperate for women to want him. That's why he's, in my opinion, using these two younger guys to try and make him look like as if he's younger, and try and make him look like as if he's still hip to the hop top. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. So really and truly, the question for Rob is, why are you friends with this guy right now? And let's just say the storyline isn't real. Let's say they've made this up for TV, right? Why would you happily go on a TV show where you have to now explain to the audience why you're friends with a guy that was trying to move in on your girl? Yeah, let that one sink in.
Yes, here we are. Told me about Josh's text to her, so I'm not really jealous. And I think Josh is low-key a player who's just playing the field, and, you know, it actually makes me, and I would hope...
Forget about how it makes you look or makes you anything, because the fact is this, is that you're now telling us that you openly admit that this guy's probably a player. This guy tried to play your girl. How does it make you feel that he tried to play your girl? How about that? How about that? But then now we can talk about how it makes you look or feel. Well, how it makes you look, at least. It makes you look like a bitch. It's that simple. Maybe too much time on OF making content for the mandem of your booty hole. Maybe that's just made you soft. Maybe he's received you a few times in the backside, and now he's lost that energy. He's like, his back's a bit loose these days, you know what I'm saying? So now he doesn't even know how to carry himself. What the hell's going on here? Nah. This is the thing I don't like about some of the men that come on this show. They really lack that energy of like showing a good masculine backbone, you know? A good masculine dominance. You see what I'm saying? Healthy one. But most of them, yeah.
Like Sophie, give us some perspective.
It's a lot, and I think I deserve to have some answers. I don't deserve to be played around. It feels like grass in Arizona. It doesn't feel like rocks.
It's clear to me. Natalie and Josh being in this season is nothing but a cash grab. What are they going to tell us in this? The last time we saw them, they broke up. Natalie broke up with Josh the last time we saw them on The Single Life. Remember that. They broke up. Let's be real. There's nothing to fix here. There's nothing to amend here. They don't have a relationship. They never had one, and they never will have one. Point blank period. The only relationship that they have is putting money into each other's pockets. And I respect the hustle. But hey, this storyline is about to get messy as hell. Well, at least I expect it to be anyway. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.